Good day. I'm Ryan Stickle, and I'm the head coach of men's rugby at Seneca College. I've held this position since 2015 and am the second head coach in the program's 23-year history. I inherited this position after Hall of Fame coach Bob MacArthur retired in 2014. He had helped build this program since 1996. We greatly appreciate you taking the time to check out this video and learn more about Seneca College and what the men's rugby program specifically has to offer. First year students entering Seneca, I think that what they can expect coming into Seneca College for the first time is a professional, a state of the art campus in a major metropolitan area in the city of Toronto that puts students' academic needs first and foremost. Our campuses are safe and with lots of space for students to learn and spread out and be active while on campus. New students can expect to meet a wide variety of different people from a lot of different backgrounds and expect to make a tremendous amount of new friends and colleagues for life. Classrooms are fully equipped with the best in class technology to optimize learning, and classes are small enough that professors are welcoming and able to give students the support that they need in order to have success in the classroom. With regard to the varsity athletics programming and the men's rugby team specifically, the time commitment would typically be that student athletes are in their academic classes during the day, and then their varsity sports are typically in the evenings. So with our program, typically our competition schedule runs from August to November. Rugby training sessions are run out of the Newnham campus in Toronto. 2 to 3 times per week we have on-field training sessions, and those on-field training sessions are combined with strength and conditioning and mental skills coaching. In addition to that, our student athletes have full access to varsity therapy, which includes treatments and maintenance programming from certified athletic therapy staff. Our off season, which runs from January to April, focuses mainly on skill development. We're fortunate to have an indoor dome at our disposal, and in addition to that, we compete in sevens competitions throughout the province and throughout North America. The team philosophy for men's rugby, I would say, is built mostly around positivity. Players should feel that they're supported by their coaches and other teammates that are collectively working together to achieve a common goal of winning a championship. Fun is at the foremost of any successful program, and I think college sports should be fun, and our athletes certainly have a cherished time there with their mates and their athletes careers. You know, those are really the cornerstone of those memories that we want kids to look back at as having fun while playing those college sports. So camaraderie, friendships that the players have will last a lifetime, and we've seen kids coming back year and year again looking to give back to the program. Teamwork is another cornerstone of our program. Rugby requires the collective work of individuals for team success. So being a part of something larger and playing a role within the plan is something we feel is very important for our team to be successful. As is accountability to yourself, to your coaches, to your teammates. Members of the team should feel that their individual actions affect the team, and it's not just about them. They're actually contributing to a larger piece there. In terms of my coaching style, I think it would be defined as player-led. Individual players are really directing their development. Coaches are certainly part of those individual performance planning sessions, but we really want to drive that individual positional specific skill development within our team structure and within our team shape. Game-based training is another cornerstone of our program, in which players are going to be executing skills in training that they will be using in matches. And these could be things like running pattern, things like moves and tactics to beat players, or certain shapes that we're looking to set up. These are things that we're going to incorporate into our training sessions, so that pictures are shown to players in advance of matches, so that they're able to execute during that match pressure. Reading and reacting is another big cornerstone to my coaching philosophy. I want players to be able to think and to play what is in front of them. So a big emphasis, like I mentioned, on giving players those looks and those images of what they're going to be seeing in matches, and then ultimately correcting them to help make those decisions correctly during the matches. So reading and reacting, and I think giving kids these situations at speed in training is ultimately what's led us to a higher execution rate in matches. So our season typically looks like 3 to 4 weeks of preseason starting in August. An alumni scrimmage is something that we have penciled into the plan that is going to be happening before our first match, which is traditionally the first or second week of September. And then players can expect a 10 to 12 week regular season through to mid-November. 2 to 3 on-field training sessions per week, combined with the strength and conditioning and the mental skills training that I touched on, and then your athletic therapy is obviously in addition to that. But generally speaking, it is one match per week at the OCAA level. My core values as a coach, I'll just touch on those briefly before closing. And I think my biggest thing is that athletes bring a growth mindset to the table. We know that having that idea in your head of wanting to improve and taking that approach towards your craft is something that the coaches bring to the table every day, wanting to be better, wanting to develop, and really increasing your knowledge level and your skill level around the game. That mindset is something that we feel is key for a player's long-term development. Professionalism is another cornerstone of our program, and this really has nothing to do with earnings. It's more about the approach that we're asking players to take towards their craft, being student athletes, and part of that is showing up on time, having the right equipment, supporting others, understanding your role, and asking questions to clarify when you don't know what that role may or not be. We feel that winning happens well before matches, so ensuring that everybody's on the same page, and communicating is very important. In addition to work ethic and passion, bring that to the table, and athletes will find that they're going to fit right into a thriving culture here at Seneca College. And finally, I'll just touch on two last things: the long-term player development model, which is another key part of our philosophy here at Seneca College. We want to develop individuals within that team structure, but we also want an individual athletic plan to accommodate a player that's coming in to play college rugby who's never played the game, or maybe a player that's leaving our program looking to go on to Major League Rugby academies or provincial rugby, or into the club system. So we're able to accommodate those various levels of players within that long-term player development framework. So we feel that individualizing that keeps more players in the game, and ultimately that's what we're trying to do here, is keep players in the game for life. And my final point just is on longevity and legacy, which is a cornerstone of our program here at the college, and a cornerstone of many successful programs. And our team here at Seneca College has been playing since 1996. And in the 23 years of the men's rugby competition in the Ontario College Athletics Association, we've been fortunate to medal 10 times. And that's highlighted by a league record that we hold 5 consecutive gold medals from 2001 to 2005. And in addition to that, we've had some individuals that have just shown some tremendous success over the years. We've had 4 leading scorers that have won the league scoring championship, numerous league all-stars, and Seneca's very own Eric Hanna remains tied for 4th all time with 205 career points. So we greatly appreciate you taking the time to learn more about Seneca College and the men's rugby program. Again, my name is Ryan Stickle. I'm the head rugby coach here, and I would love to hear from you. Please don't hesitate to contact me directly to arrange a visit and get on campus to learn more. Thank you for your time.